Welcome back to another episode. Today we are on the Susquehanna River on the hunt for some smallmouth bass. We got out here pretty good and early. We're going to see how the morning bite goes. I haven't been on the river in quite a long while. Looking to hook into some smallmouth bass. We are actually launching out of Sunbury, Pennsylvania on the Susquehanna River. We're actually going to be fishing the Fiber Dam. If any of you are locals, you're going to know pretty much exactly where I am. Yeah, we're going to see how many bass are stacked up against this dam. They're actually doing construction on the dam right now, so the bags, this is an inflatable dam that goes the whole way across Susquehanna River, and they're actually doing construction on it right now, so the bags are actually down, which creates like a big old slack water in the one side, which sometimes can hold fish. These bass are looking to come up here and spawn most likely. I think water temp's right around 60 degrees, so they should be munching. They should be up in here. Sometimes there's people fishing down here, but not this morning. Doesn't look like it anyway. When I was back in high school, we used to come down here and fish till like 2 in the morning and just completely smash just crazy amount of smallmouth. They like to pack up against the side of it and just sit there, so you can just pick away at them. We're gonna get things set up. We're here now. Take a look at what we're dealing with here. You can see that bag there is actually inflated and it's jetting the water out, which makes a big old slack water all back through here, which the fish really like to sit in. You don't have to sit out there in that current. So we're gonna get things rigged up here and yeah, see how many fish we can pull out of here.
Okay, we are all strapped in, getting rigged up here. We're just gonna throw a little shaky head with a black worm, pull it on the bottom here. There's not a lot of need for a depth finder in this situation, just because you're fishing current seams and big eddies. I'm not really worried about looking at the bottom. We did get a little bit of rain over the last 2 days. There was 2 smaller storms that came through and dumped some rain last 2 days, so there is a little bit of a cloudiness to the water, but nothing too extreme. We're just looking for that little current pocket that they're sitting in, wherever they are. When you're doing this type of fishing, man, it is so crucial to be touching the bottom with your jig or whatever you're using, especially in a river system like this. A lot of these fish, they're really not far off the bottom. I mean, in here it's maybe tops 8-9 feet deep, so a lot of these fish are gonna be adjacent to the bottom somewhere. Just a matter of where. Especially this time of year, it's like getting to the point where it's getting to the back end of the spawn for the river anyway. And when the spawn's over, the shad spawn happens, and I don't exactly know what type of bait fish or shad they are, but I just know they are everywhere. There's giant clouds of shad or bait fish that end up coming up in here. When they first show up, they're about, inch or 2 long, and then they get about maybe 4 or 5 inches long at the most. So not big, like not massively big bait, but perfect size for smallmouth to love to munch on. It was a full moon last night, or nearly a full moon. So I'm hoping these fish weren't up all night just munching away. There's always a possibility of it. I'm gonna switch to a little Rapala DT6. See if they want something a little bit more active. Them doing the construction on this thing, that pushed a bunch of these big boulders down through here, and it's definitely quite a bit different than what it used to be. A lot of little rock spines and humps that stick up now. You gotta kind of watch. You gotta watch what the heck you're doing. You'll really mess your boat up if you just try to buzz over a lot of this. Got him. Got him. Yes. Big one too. On the popper. On the popper. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. Oh, come here. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. All right. Big old smallmouth. That's what we came for. Holy smokes, was that a frickin' trip though. Jeez. The old Berkeley popper. All right. Great popper fish. Probably about a 3.5, 4 pounder, somewhere in there. Really nice fish. We're gonna let her go. There she goes. Up on this sand flat. There's another one. Got it. Got him. Another one on this sand flat. Another fish. Another nice one. Sweet. Let's go. Boat flip for days. Yes, sir. On the popper. Man, I have fished all morning. Finally found him. Jeez, stay away from that point because I'm sure there's more of them. Finally found him. My goodness. On that old Berkeley popper, man. All right. These guys are up in shallow water, very ultra shallow water. These fish are warm. It's about freaking time I got on a topwater bite, man, because this water is like 60, 65 degrees. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, there's gotta be some fish looking around for some topwater. So neat to catch these fish on reaction baits. Oh, there he is. Got him. Another big one. Another nice one. Real nice one. Oh man, yeah. Another very nice fish. Get up here. There we go. We are on them, folks. Oh, what a cool way to catch fish. Let this guy go. Well, I gotta get things packed up because it is mid-morning and I gotta go to work yet. So yeah, I fished all morning, didn't get a single bite, and all it took was just this one sandy point and they were on it. So super cool to catch them on a popper. Yeah, hopefully these fish are, you know, gonna be done spawning soon, because once they're done spawning, they're going to be pushing bait up onto these big rocky points, and super easy to catch them. Right now they're obviously up very shallow, looking to bed, looking to
do their thing and spawn out. Catching a couple fish this morning was really great, and really had a good time. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, it's a hit or miss, especially some of these colder mornings. Like this morning was like 43, 44, somewhere in there. I know last night was pretty much a full moon, and sometimes when those full moons happen, the fish will eat all night long. The morning bite can really not be great. But I figured I'd come out and give it a try. You know, caught 3 fish, and it is what it is, you know. A little bit of a content maybe idea. Just let me know what you guys think if you guys want to take a look and see what I'm up to. I'm actually rebuilding a boat right now. It's a 16-foot low, and I'm going to be putting a 70-horse Johnson on the back of it. It's actually one of Raj's old motors, so thank you, Raj. I got to go up and tinker around with it this afternoon here, and yeah, I think that I'll bring you guys along. That's what we'll do. We're going to tinker around a little bit with boat motor. I finally got controls for it, and we're gonna see if we can get it started. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. Gotta do a bunch of wiring and a bunch of mechanical stuff that is a little bit boring, but you know, it's good to know, especially when you're out in the water and stuff's going bad. That's when it's really, really nice to know all the mechanical stuff. So I'll bring you guys along. It'll be later this evening after work. I gotta spin out of here, pack the boat up, get to work, and yeah. So we will see you guys at the shop.
You got a real good close up there, do you?
Are you seeing my screws?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a problem.
If I need
I'll
them.
get more. I'll get more. Don't worry about it. Or if like you don't use all of them, I'll use whatever you have left, and then I can get more. Not a big deal. All right, guys, we are at the shop right now. Excuse all the mess and everything else, because this is our construction shop. So there's stuff everywhere. We got cars, we got trucks in pieces. This is where all of our projects and fix-it ordeals are laying. But as of right now, we are looking at salvaging a 70-horse from old Raji. He's letting us put it on the boat. Well, actually, I'm buying it from him, so we gotta hook the controls up. I just got the controls in the mail, so we're gonna try to wire these up, figure out all the wiring diagrams and everything, and see if I can get it to turn over. You said you were having a buzz issue before, though? Yeah. So before, it wouldn't even turn over, it would just buzz, but he did have it running, and then all of a sudden it just had an issue. So we gotta hook up all the wires, and we need to figure out where it's shorting. So
This little latch right here, bro, it will never give you an issue. This thing, top of the line stuff right here. Nope.
we're gonna see about getting the old controls, which are right here. The old controls. Not old, it's actually brand spanking new. But we're gonna get the controls wired up to the old outboard here and see if she cranks. We will actually go down, and you guys can check out Raj's project. He's got an old tracker down there that he has all nice and painted and starting to finish it out. So you guys can go down and take a look at that. We'll have to get down there in a minute, but first I'm gonna see how all this goes. I'm gonna see if we can figure it out. If not, then we can take it off to the boat shop, but I'll get a whirl. You can't break it more than what it's already broken, so we're gonna give it a shot. Here we go. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just stripping a whole crap ton of wires. Boats are a lot of work, folks. If you have the chance to get a brand new one and have somebody else maintain it, it's the way to go. I'm telling you right now. All this wiring and cleaning and, you know, maintenance stuff drives you nuts half the time. But without it, you won't be on the water. So Yeah. Fun stuff, fun stuff. YouTube saves my butt all the time. Look up the wire diagram, go back on and check it out. One more wire. If I can get a connector out. Alright, well, we're gonna run down here and see if we can steal Raj's jumper cables to hook this thing up, just for testing purposes. Alright, Raji.
What's up?
What you working on?
You know, cutting this out.
Oh, you're trying to make a template?
Yeah, because there's almost no way I was going to be able to measure it.
Yep. Sun is beating down.
That's right.
Look at this old rig. The old Mariner 60 on there.
You came down at a really bad time.
Why?
Because I wasn't even finished with any of my stuff.
I need your jumper cables.
Oh, okay.
This is actually a old jet boat. There used to be a jet motor on this thing. It's a 17 or 18 footer. 17 or 18 footer. Sucker's gonna haul, man.
It is a 17 footer.
17 footer. But it's a jet transom, so it's higher than normal.
And it has trimming or planer pads.
Yeah, it does have. It has what are they called? Trim tabs.
Sure.
They actually have trim tabs installed on this thing, into the hydraulic ones. There's actually a pump in there with a switch that you can adjust them up and down, which is pretty neat. A lot of the cheaper ones are just like stationary.
New boat seats.
They're pretty, man.
Pretty.
Are you gonna end up putting like latches and hatches back down on these? Yeah.
There's pollen everywhere.
Yeah, on your nice, beautiful paint job.
Yeah.
Look at this thing glisten, though. This was rolled, folks. This was rolled on. If you buffed that, you should seriously try to buff it and see how shiny you can get it. Okay, folks. Moment of truth to see if it's even gonna attempt to go vroom. No idea what's gonna happen, which is always a fun thing. Go. And nothing. Oh yeah. Freaking melted, bud.
I never used them. I got them at my grandma's barn.
Your cables are bad. You dingleberry. Here, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I hook these suckers up. Oh my gosh.
Wait, I gotta show this to the camera.
He toasted.
Y'all seeing this? Come on, focus in.
Those are cables. Alright, we figured out our dilemma. Didn't even have a ground. There's just no juice coming through. Silly me didn't even look at the cables. The neutral side was completely melted. Bang! Okay. Round 2. Oh. It's not clicking.
Tilt and trim's working.
Yeah, but before, remember the tilt trim would just go bang,
Yeah.
bang.
We don't got no hydraulic.
Yeah, there's like no fluid in it. Let's go! Let's go! Yes, sir! Holy smokes!
Must have been something in that
It had to have been the control box or a connection.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got her turned over. I gotta get some fuel lines, and I gotta get my boat up here to actually mount this stinking thing on. So, thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe. You need subscribers.
I do need subscribers, actually. But don't forget to like, comment, and number 1, subscribe. Hit that little bell down there, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. But have a good evening, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.